For more than 2 weeks after an ice storm in the south, work continues to get the power back on for some, one of the hardest hit areas, northern Mississippi. The governor of the state says about 12,000 square miles were impacted by the storm. And one of those who rode it out for days on end without power was Farm Journal's own Chris Bennett. He updated us on how things are going just before the weekend. Farm Journal's Chris Bennett joins us from Mississippi. And Chris, you just finally got the power on. How's the situation there since that ice storm?
Yes, sir, Clinton. Thank you for having me on. It's been pretty rough in North Mississippi for the past 3 weeks, or roughly the past 3 weeks. Roughly maybe 140, 150,000 people without power. And then so 3 weeks after, you're now at a roughly, and just a guess from me, 5,000 people or so still without power. And I got mine on, got my water and my electricity on couple of days back, but it has been rough. I mean, you're talking 29, 30 people dead in ice storm related situations. And, you take all the people out there that are sick or they have little tiny kids, very elderly, and you cut them off from electricity and such. It's a terrible thing. It's one thing for someone like me to have a generator, just need a chainsaw. It's another thing for others, and that's partially explaining why you got 30 people passed away already. Tennessee, I think they had a similar death total. I'm not certain about that, but ballpark.
Chris, I see you're standing in a similar spot to where you were before. We had trees down everywhere. Have you been able to get the roads cleared somewhat to be able to drive through those areas?
Yes, sir. The crews came in. They were still running timber trucks out of here as of yesterday, and if you can see behind me, it looks clear cut almost. And I mean, you talk about just a apocalyptic appearance, and you're talking thousands of miles of roads. The electric crews, the cleanup crews, man, they just done a fantastic job. And no complaints here. This stuff just happens. The last time it happened this bad was back in 1994. We talked to one person, talked to another. It was worse than 94, or it was not. But Lord's good to us always. No complaints here. I'm very, very thankful for everybody.
Well, Chris, it's good to see you're safe. It's good to see the power's back on. We'll be thinking about those folks that are still waiting. Thank you so much for the update, though. Sure appreciate it.